Ever find yourself overwhelmed by the amount of stuff you have lying around your home? It's a common problem, isn't it? Piles of clothes, stacks of books, heaps of miscellaneous items, and before you know it, your living space is more cluttered than a flea market on a Sunday afternoon. But there's a solution: minimalist living. Imagine a space that breathes, a home that's clutter-free, and a life that's simpler. Intriguing? Today we'll explore some practical tips to help you declutter and embrace a minimalist lifestyle. First off, it's important to understand why decluttering is essential. So why declutter? Well, one of the primary benefits is the improvement it brings to your mental clarity. Picture this. You're in a room filled with items you don't use or need. It's chaotic, right? That chaos can seep into your mind, causing stress and confusion. However, when you declutter, you're essentially clearing out that mental fog, making it easier to think and focus. But the benefits don't end there. Decluttering also reduces stress. A cluttered environment can subconsciously make you feel anxious and overwhelmed. But when you start to sort things out, you'll find that your stress levels decrease significantly. Moreover, decluttering creates a more organized living space. It's all about keeping what's necessary and letting go of what's not. This way, you'll have a place for everything and everything in its place, boosting your productivity and overall well-being. Now that we understand why decluttering is essential, let's delve into how to do it effectively. Starting to declutter your home can feel overwhelming, so it's best to start small. Imagine a single drawer, a shelf, perhaps a corner of your room. That's your starting point. Don't worry about the entire house just yet. Focus on that one small area. You'll be surprised how quickly you can transform it from chaotic to calm. Now, here's the secret sauce: consistency. Make decluttering a daily habit. Dedicate just 15 minutes each day, and you'll see progress before you know it. Think of it as a snowball effect. The more you declutter, the more motivated you'll become to continue. And before you know it, that single drawer or shelf has turned into a whole room. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Each item you remove is one less thing cluttering your space and your mind. And as you see your space transform, you'll find your mindset transforming too. Remember, small steps can lead to big changes. Here's a practical tip to help you decide what to keep and what to discard. Ever heard of the 1-year rule? It's a simple yet effective guideline in the decluttering process. If you haven't used an item in the past year, it's probably time to say goodbye. This rule is particularly handy when you're grappling with sentimental items or things you're keeping just in case. If you haven't reached for it in a full orbit around the sun, chances are you won't miss it when it's gone. Applying the 1-year rule does more than just declutter your space. It also helps you break free from the emotional weight of unused items. Plus, it opens up room for new items that will serve you better. Remember, decluttering is not about getting rid of everything. It's about making room for what truly matters to you. The 1-year rule is a great way to ensure you're only keeping what you truly need. In our digital age, there's no need for physical clutter. We're blessed with the technology to transform our tangible mementos and important documents into digital versions. Imagine your photo albums, each picture carrying a precious memory, now occupying a mere fraction of space on your hard drive or in the cloud. Or think about your important paperwork, tax files, and old letters, now searchable and retrievable with a few simple clicks. Digitizing your items not only saves physical space, but it also makes them easier to locate. No more sifting through piles of papers or rummaging through dusty boxes in the attic. A simple search can bring up the item you're looking for in seconds. And let's not forget the added benefit of protection from physical damage. Fires, floods, or simply the wear and tear of time, your digitized items are safeguarded from these threats. Digitizing is a great way to reduce physical clutter and keep your items safe and organized. Now that we've covered some decluttering tips, let's talk about embracing minimalism. What is minimalism, you ask? Minimalism is a lifestyle that helps you strip away the non-essential, the clutter, the distractions, and focus on what truly matters. It's not about owning 2 shirts and 1 pair of shoes. Rather, it's about finding joy and fulfillment in simplicity. Imagine a life with less stress, less mess, less debt, and less discontent. This is the power of minimalism. It frees up our time, our money, and our minds. Instead of spending hours cleaning and organizing, we can spend that time on hobbies, on loved ones, on experiences that enrich our lives. Minimalism is about intentionality. It's about making deliberate choices about what we bring into our lives and what we choose to let go. It's about recognizing that every item we own takes up space, not just in our homes, but in our minds and our lives. Think about it. How much of your stuff do you truly love? How much of it adds value to your life? And how much of it is just clutter, taking up space and energy that could be better spent elsewhere? Embracing minimalism is about asking these questions and making conscious decisions. It's about choosing quality over quantity, experiences over possessions, and intentionality over mindless consumption. Remember, minimalism isn't about having less. It's about making room for more of what matters.